Hello guys, I'm the Builder and welcome to my 18th commentary in World of Tanks. And this time I'm lagging around in my Jagdpanzer 4. And lagging is really the only appropriate term because right now you might see my ping is about 150, which is pretty much playable. You don't notice many lags or phenomena. But once it spikes somewhere between 400, 500, over 9,000, you suddenly notice, nah, that's not really what you understand when you look up fun in the dictionary. Okay, anyway, the map is Karelia, obviously, and what that was, why I don't know. I don't know why people have to just unload their shells in the beginning. It just wastes money and they probably slightly risk team kills, but also only cost them. And yeah, that tank, that Jagdpanzer 4, it's small, but that's the only upside it has. The camouflage value, nothing compared to the size. It's so easy to spot even with a camouflage net. The gun, nothing to really speak of. The mediums, the VKs have the same guns. And well, if you compare the 7.5 centimeter gun I have here with the, I don't know, 122 millimeter gun of an SU-100 on the same tier. Really.
Penetration.
No fun to drop that thing around. And hello, my dear twin. But I don't get him. He vanishes behind that rock and is never to be seen again. So much for him. Again, the gun, nothing. It's a pea shooter, nothing else. The only decent thing about this thing is the armor and the speed, but that's just above average. I would argue the SU-100 is not that much slower and worse armored. I mean, we're talking about an SU-100 with 60 millimeters of sloped armor and my tank with 80 millimeters of the exact same slope. And honestly, those 20 millimeters make very little difference. The only tanks that really bounce are your typical D5 tanks, like, I don't know, Churchill or maybe the occasional KV shot, but even that's very much on the border. Usually people will penetrate your front, and the speed is also nothing to be really proud of. I didn't expect it to be T50, but what I've got here, oh god.
We didn't even scratch
It's, well, just fast enough to move around, but not fast enough to do any fancy flanking. And I somehow don't seem to be able to hit him that much. But I did hit him too. Really, I just tag the most guys here. I just tag him with one shell and that's it. Then I leave him alone. Because somehow people really, they want to be killed by other people. They don't want to be killed by me. So, don't ask me. I'm just shooting. Anyway, the right flank was pretty much secure. It was generally a bit empty there, and since we have that KV-1S, the normal KV-1, it's so secure. They don't need me there. Okay, so I switched over here, and I figure this little bump is a good firing position because I can target the entire mountain over here. Not that targeting has anything to do with aiming here. I really just waste shells on his track here.
penetration.
But he's tagged at least. But apparently no one really manages to hit him properly in that position. I don't know whether that was my shell, someone else's actually.
Penetration.
Super angle burns, track, oh god. I just waste shells here, don't I?
Gotcha.
Oh, not. I'm always willing to learn. Anyway, now the kills begin actually rolling a bit. Hello M7, please stay in cover. And please,
Enemy is hit.
don't have me at the track all the time. It's the last shell. The last shell always hits the tracks instead.
He's gone. Find another target.
But anyway, that's kill number 2. And really, if you keep this tank on a distance, it can do a lot of damage. I mean, that's how I play right here, if you haven't noticed yourself already. I keep the distance between me and my enemy at least 400 meters, because usually that's the maximum view range. I mean, of course, if you have binocular telescopes or such stuff, you can spot a tank a lot earlier, but usually in tier 6 battles most people don't have those, so you are reasonably safe on such distances. And oh god, I tried again to hit someone where only the track is sticking out. Of course, what's the only thing that can come out? I hit the track. But I decided to switch to HE shells and hope a little bit splash damage kills them. That's a bad plan, so I'll pretty much leave it at that and take a match Stuck. But I'm not granted a kill, I just tag him and another one bags him. No, don't even get a KV. But you see, I haven't taken a single shell yet, just because I was too far away and everybody else has done the actual spotting.
Penetration.
And why don't people stay in cover? Oh god. Why don't people have brains? On the other hand, how should he know that I was here? Okay, now it's really time to switch back. I mean, we still have the KB1S, but it seems he is relatively alone out there. And I think I should probably go hard ping him, because even the KB1S can't deal very well with 2 tanks at the same time. Especially if one of those is artillery. I miss. I mean, the gun is very accurate, but it's not having the same kind of luck Russian guns have. I mean, Russian guns tend to hit in the most ridiculous situations. Like the T-34-85 and by extension the KV-13 and the T-43, they're top guns. It's every time the same 85mm gun, and I was hit by a leg spike and drove straight into a rock. Anyway, that 85mm guns have such an amazing accuracy on the move. It's incredible. You just hit everything. Doesn't matter where or how far away, how fast you are, how fast he is, you just hit. It's just that amazing. Okay. I don't really want to get that artillery, but I figure, nah, someone else can do that just as good without having to drive that distance. Because this thing, it is just not fast enough. It really deserves some sort of buff. Because if you compare it to the SU-100, for example, it's just worth nothing. It doesn't have decent, really good armor, doesn't have really good speed, and it has no gun to speak of either. So I don't see how the hell this tank is supposed to perform well against other tanks. But on the other hand, if you can overpower clearly inferior tanks like, let's say, a Stuck, you can win a fight at close range, but the enemy has to be somewhat inferior. And as you see, he is already damaged while I am entirely undamaged. I give him one free hit, while he somehow manages to miss on that distance. Give him a second hit, and now he penetrates me once. But I was relatively secure because I came from the side. I could at least give him one more hit than he could give to me. We had identical guns too. And I had slightly superior armor because of the slope. I mean, the Stuck has that giant lower front plate, which is practically vertical. Which obviously raises the question, why is it a lower front plate if it's practically vertical? Okay, anyway. Only the artillery is left, so let's find it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Always where you look last. But he's making a good stand. He is trying to at least defend himself a bit, but no. One shell in the belly, one shell miss, and I ram him to death and get hit by my own artillery. Thank you very much for that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you some other time.